The dev server patch 1.8. Italian, just kidding. Supersonic. Isn't that frustrates me? I was really hoping the Italians got a full patch dedicated to them so we could really explore their tanks. But welcome to patch 1.85 Supersonic. It's what you get for changing your mind. So did War Thunder. Anyways, guys, welcome to the dev server. This video, we're going to go over the new Supersonic planes. The next video, we'll go over all the new stuff in this patch. A mega patch. This is the biggest patch I've seen last 3-4 years. This is the biggest patch I've ever seen. And then we'll do some individual flyouts of said vehicles and test them out in custom battles and in proper game settings. Holy crap. Already 1,000 people online. And I've been sitting here. Okay, but without further ado, Supersonic planes. So we have 3 Supersonic planes, the Javelin, the MIG-19, and the F-100. So USA, do not look at the tanks. We are on aviation today. So a 10.0 is 390,000. Now, this is all subject to change. This is the dev server. Fully upgraded, 1,458 kilometers an hour. Look at this. It's like a catfish or a platypus. We're going to say catfish. Look at that intake. And it goes right through, right below the pilot, right above the guns, right next to the fuel, and into the Pratt & Whitney. Good gosh. 4,000 kilograms of force, at least on takeoff. I think these LAU-3As are going to be our Hydras. So we can have 14 Hydras. Doesn't really look that good. This thing really didn't carry 14 Hydras like this. It seems kind of pointless. It's like fire, done. Okay, can we carry more Hydras? 14. What? That seems so pointless. AGM-12B. Bullpup. Okay, this is the missile that we're used to. Okay, so this is the one that the FJ-4B, right? Yeah, FJ-4B has. Pretty much insta-kill to enemy tanks. Now we're going to tone it up a little bit. Let's just see this bomb load. Oh, that's really nice. That is beautiful. Modern looking bombs on here. Biggest bomb load times 8. Nice. That looks, oh yes. That looks cool right there. Nicely done, War Thunder. I just don't understand this. What is this? What is this loadout? I don't know. Okay, before the main event, 4 AIM-9Bs. AIM-9Bs. Now let's see some of the stats on this missile, if it gives us any. Can penetrate 38 millimeters of armor. 4.8 kilograms of explosive mass. I wonder if you can fire these dumb. I don't really know how these work. 38 millimeters of pen, so it can penetrate top of main battle tanks. Interesting. Maybe some memes to be had. But without further ado, let's go ahead and take this thing into a test flight here. Everything looks good to go. Minimum fuel. And I wonder if there's going to be some key bodies. Now, we will put this into a... Okay, warning. There are no buttons assigned for the following action. Fire, air-to-air, missile, weapon lock. Now, is there a plane up for us? Yes, there is. There's a MiG-15. Well done, War Thunder. Good idea on that part. Now, let's go to our controls. Set up weaponry. Weapon, fire, air-to-air, fire, air-to-ground missile. Like a lock-on? Okay, hang on. In the cockpit. Looks lovely. And... I don't know if my afterburner is set yet. Okay, WEP is going to be the afterburner. Oh yeah, that is an afterburner. That's fantastic. Let's do it in the cockpit. Awesome. Look at that acceleration. Wait, we're going to try the sonic boom. Now, we really shouldn't hear it, but once we slow down, should we hear it, right? But maybe they've made some gameplay changes for it. Oh, goodness gracious. That roll rate. It's a Saber. Okay, now we're at 0.9. See how much easier it is to get up to Mach? We're about to pass Mach in level flight at 4,750-ish meters. Holy fuck. Now, this phenomenon that we're seeing doesn't mean an aircraft is going Mach, but it's eye candy and I welcome it. So now we're almost going 1,200 kilometers an hour. Now let's slow her down. Fast. Air brakes. Maybe I'm misunderstanding how the sonic boom works when you're in an aircraft, but definitely in a game, I expect it to work. And hopefully in some coming videos, we'll be able to demonstrate that for you guys. Okay, so let's test out these air-to-air missiles. Back is locked, forward is fire. By the way, here are the cannons. Tons of ammunition. But they do fire quick. Now, let's lock. Standby. Power up. Okay, our missiles are powered up, I guess. IR target locked for. Fire? Nope, can't fire it on command. Oh, we got a HUD coming up. Let's power it up again. Does that mean lock? Tracking, fire. Misfire. Yo! Just blowing right past that MiG. So at close to supersonic speeds, we are extremely hard to maneuver. It makes a lot of sense why. Let's try it again though. Okay, powering up. Okay, it's tracking. Looks like it knows where it's at, but it wants me to get a little bit closer here. Now it's turning left. Wow, look at it predict its pass. That's awesome. So you... What was that? Is that new death sound effects and stuff? Okay, now on to the British... Ooh. Javelin, 9.7, and as you can see, the speed difference is just night and day. But we have a different missile. Now, I kind of checked it out already. I needed to do some more testing with it, but this has the same type of arc that the AIM-9 has. You know, the circle that we aim with. I was expecting maybe they would have, you know, a more lenient arc that it could turn more, it could pull more gravity. But the main difference between the AIM-9 and this one is weight, explosive mass, and penetration. But at 9.7, I really question if it's just going to be... God, is it a gorgeous jet? Look at that. One thing's for sure, this thing's going to turn extremely well. That's... You know what? That kind of... Hang on. Controls. No countermeasures. That's one thing I was expecting, but maybe it's too early. Flares. Oh my Lord. Okay, they're actually in the dev server. But check this out. This Javelin has two Sapphire MK205 jet engines that produce more thrust, I think. It might have it beat just by a little bit. Yeah. That produces more thrust than the F-100Ds, Pratt & Whitney. But the plane is massive. It's a massive aircraft compared to the F-100. Let's go take her off, fire a few flares. Now, unfortunately, in this test flight, there's no enemy aircraft for us to shoot at. But, and there's no cockpit ready. I really don't think there's much reheat on this as well. Oh, it sounds beautiful though. Okay, we've taken off. 4 Aiden cannons, wing mounted. You can see those big holes on the wings right there. Tons of ammunition. Just kidding. Now, this was not carrier. Ooh. That shouldn't. That might be a bug. Yeah, we got a little bit of a bug here. Any kind of glints of negative. Just this minor little dev server bug. Or if I'm completely wrong and the British designed this thing without a proper fuel system. But I doubt that. Okay. Missiles online. As you can see, kind of the same reticle as the AIM-9s. Check this. Ooh, roll weight. Roll weight. The roll rate is fantastic. Turn rate. Oh, I don't have my max set up. This is the dev server key bindings. This seems actually kind of wide. Oh, it seems very wide. Flaps come out. Yeah. Okay, well, there we go. When the flaps are out. Yeah, wide turning delta wing. Doesn't really make too much sense. I mean, usually a delta wing, like, you know, a plane like this would have trouble rolling so fast because the wings are so huge, and would turn extremely fast because the wings are so huge. All right, let's check out some flares here. Out of flares. What the hell? Okay, well, maybe this plane doesn't have any flares? Yeah, I don't think they're in the game yet. No worries, just dev server things. Now on to the Russian MiG-19. This is the one I'm most excited for. Not this one, but look at that. Hushtanay. Oh, Lord. Man, it's getting close. It's getting close to the MiG-21. I'm telling you guys. Gosh, once the MiG-21 enters the game and it's supersonic and there's air-to-air missiles, I'm going to laugh at everyone who doubted me. They called me crazy. It would never happen. The game engine can't handle it. It's going to happen. Suckers. Okay, but I digress. 30 millimeters, something we really haven't seen with Russian jets. 30 millimeter. Whoa. Not a really efficient engine if you think about it compared to the Pratt & Whitney, but they got two. One thing that surprised me is that I really didn't know much about the MiG-19 is that it has two engines. And I from the MiG-15, the MiG-17, even the MiG-21, I would just kind of expect one big engine, but it divides into two right through the center nose into two individual engines. Now let's go fully upgrade her. And it looks like that's the only... Wow, these are just strictly air superiority. At least the Javelin and the MiG-19 compared to the F-100D that can have bombs and bullpups. Bullpups. Okay, only 2 missiles. Interesting. On the stat card, this is much faster, but still the dev server. Seems kind of like the same characteristics as an AIM-9, just with the weight and then the payload. But the AIM-9 has a much smaller explosive mass compared to the RS-3. Almost twice the explosive mass. But from our hits in the test flight, it really didn't seem to matter if it was 11 or 4.5. Maybe it will matter on some engagements. But okay. Cockpit? Oh, it's not ready yet. We just get looking at its massive engines and gear. Enemy plane up. F-86 scramble! Scramble! Yes! Afterburner is a go! Oh my gosh, he's fast. Flaps in. Oh man, I can't believe this stuff's in War Thunder right now. Oh, whoa, wow. No, this guy accelerates so much faster than the F-100. It's kind of ridiculous. Look at that speed. Oh my goodness. Mamma mia. Missiles tracking. On the way. Load factor too high. Load factor too high. Okay, there we go. She's away. Oh, obliteration. Oh, that stat card seems extremely wrong. That stat card seems extremely wrong. Oh my god, look at my dot. Meow. Oh, maybe now it kind of hit a little bit of air resistant limit, at least in War Thunder. I really want to see how fast this thing can go. Let's see how much we can. God, we can still put immense G's. Let's see how high we can climb without our until we stall. Goodbye, cruel world. Oh my gosh, in a 5,000 meters, still carrying 800 kilometers an hour of speed. Into 7,000. Look at the pilot, man. He's got like a space helmet on. Okay, and a stall will happen at 8,700 meters. Okay, idle. Beautiful stall. Flaps full. I just wonder how the new jet meta is going to be. Is it still going to be a down low brute fight? Or just below 3,000 meters like we're used to? I wonder if all those intakes right there are to like cool the engines. I don't know. All right, now let's see how fast we accelerate at this altitude. This is just, I wonder how annoying this is going to be for tank crews or tankers on the ground. Wow, look at that speed. God, everything's a blur. A truly successful test flight. Fellas, I hope you have enjoyed these first gameplay experiences with the new supersonic planes, or the two kind of true supersonic planes, the MiG-19 PT and the F-100D. I can tell you right now, just from now, everything can change on this server. I gotta reiterate, the MiG-19 really feels like it has afterburners. It really, really does. I've never seen a plane accelerate that fast, that low, and from that slow of an airspeed to that high of an airspeed. But fellas, hope you have enjoyed. Have a great day. Peace out.